especially on those pistols. Liking it. But now there's the worry of a flank opportunity with the turret from Benji that will spot if anyone goes further than the window. But they're locked into A now. Fully committed on forward here. sheydos just dancing around the smoke here. Can he find anything with the paranoia coming out? Not quite.
Narrowly must have missed out there as well. They've got the controller site they were looking for. Here comes a slight reflood, and it's an absolute slaughter. Hell really being given its name there as Heretics are absolutely destroyed on the way through. AvovA gets one back, but he can't.
Side of the map, you don't need his smokes for the retake. Oh my word.
Gets away with it though. But he comes to over the top as well. Layering in, looking for what they can find. The knives are indeed out. Wolfen's in, finding at least one for himself. But it's what comes off the back of it. A couple of kills for Koi is the answer.
That is ridiculous. 4 on 2 now. No, the money was not perfect. starxo just a Marshall bot at this moment in time. You can see Mixwell has to fight forward, needs someone to step into his crossfire. He can't afford to rest on his laurels, but with the blind coming in, he's taken down. Koi are steaming on.
Once again, has got away with this real cheeky walk-up sewer that no one really seems to be anticipating. Previously, it was the Sky Flash, but he might just catch the Sky in the backside here.
Ooh, take your time. Get the rest of the team on in there. And he goes to the Heaven Teleport as well. Okay, this might be a little bit extra. It's 5 versus 4 on the retake. You don't want to over-commit your position up there. Could just turn into a 1-for-1.
I mean, they feel they've got what they need, so they feel they're in a comfortable spot here to make this play happen.
Yeah, if keloqz plays close to them, could maybe look to trade back. And actually, the stun was used very early from Mixwell. Usually you want to be held to sort of stop the stall from coming out. Not sure it'll matter, because 2 players are on the flank, and clock is starting to wind down, though.
Wolfen, seen how much work he's done before from up on high. Up in hand, looking for anything, someone, anything, can find nothing. And immediately decayed out, silenced out, has to keep himself safely tucked away. And now koldamenta's got to try and round him, but I think time is pretty much done here as well at this point. It's just trying to do some economy damage.
Yeah, get some exits here with that little op peek, maybe even another.
The op's gone.
The op is good. They're billionaires. It doesn't even matter. I'm rounding up from the 46.50 in the bank.
They know there's more down here. Little 1-for-1 at the end, and it's really scrappy out on the exit.
It's a tough spot to be on that Sky with no one really spotting to help you. Has to use the entire kit.
Smoke's come out straight on top, and keloqz has none of it. Wants to force his way in, but Wolfen's going clay pigeons shooting. keloqz taken offline, looking for one more as well. 2 quick kills coming in for Heretics, down to a 3v3. starxo's got a no! starxo knows! He's now forced to back out now. They're not going to have as much stall this time around as they did previously. Nightfall over the top as well, plays Colder, finds one, tries to TP out, but gets tagged up by the aftershock.
Post-plant, though, they have some really sweet ultimates. If they can farm out another kill, that's a rifle now for Benji. Benji's going to slam the lockdown. He wants to win this round.
And that's about it. They've closed everything out. They'll try and do what they might, but there's nothing to be done by the other side. They've forced their way through. Heretics in the control they need, 3 versus 2. But this lockdown is going to come into effect.
Oh, no.
Oh, pain. Nothing but pain. We saw the Nightfall come out. You had the lock. Do they know? I'm sure they'll check it at the very least. Now they most definitely know, and keloqz is there. Beautiful little trade play coming out. Breach shot immediately over the top. starxo just gonna pretend he's not here. Just pretend it doesn't exist. It can't hurt you if you don't know it exists. Trexx is out to find one. starxo's still here, and he's waiting for the swing to come through. He has been so patient. Finds one, doesn't realize that one's backed him through. The Viper Pit comes out at the same time. starxo's still in position and able to do some work here. Swing comes on through, and Koi have shut down this attack.
starxo owns that spot outside sewers. What a beast! Dancing around the smokes. Now all left on to Boo. Boo is actually finding a chance here. And Benji's been quite good, but unfortunately Mixwell will not find his this round. And that rifle, not the easiest to recover, knowing there's an operator in the area.
Wolfen just better, sadly, on this day, on this occasion, as things are progressing. 2 quick kills coming back for Koi. Well, not unexpectedly, very expectedly, given how the buyers came into this round. Wolfen doing work with the op once again, too. Still 2 left standing, and Boo will find one. That's op offline at least temporarily, but really can't stick around for this.
Wow, that dog from A lobby just cleared so much in mid. Tells you there's not anyone really stepping up outside of B, so you can see Koi very concerned about the garage walkout, playing a very deep position into garage. Actually, I think that's just a jiggle or a jump peek from Kolda. So the only way out is straight on to see sight, right into the crosshair of trexx, who gets floored.
Okay. Suddenly this starts to look remotely doable. A TP towards spawn.
And starxo heard that. The Seekers are also tracking down both these players, but a pinch is on the horizon for starxo.
Right. Now this is where the two come to a clash. Again, it's been AvovA that's mainly worked his way up through sewers here. starxo's been a hero holding down his position, but they know where he is. They could swing in together. And Heretics have just found kill after kill after kill to bring things back to a 2 versus 2. Given it was 5v2, this is a massive blunder by Koi.
5 on 2 with one rifle, maybe, on Heretics' side. They pulled out something incredible here. sheydos gets chipped just a little bit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Boo's ready. Not really going to be fully able to swing this one together, but they aren't the ones who have to move here.
He can see over the smoke. He's looking right down on top of him. Oh my God!
We have seen this a couple of times. Really digs his way in, but here he is going aggressive. In fact, between the both of doing it. Flash comes out and he wants in. Can't quite find his... Holding in a good spot, ready and waiting. One steps round, and he's got the angle for the headshot just perfectly ready and waiting. Finds a second, finds a third! Oh my God, Wolfen! Slaughters almost everyone. AvovA will put down the killing spree, but he's all that's left. And just like that, Karma is dealt back on
at the same time that gets primed.
There it comes. Straight over the top to the swing in too soon. The answer absolutely is no. And Wolfen forced away. They want to chase in deep on this one, but aware that he is well and truly legged it. He is out of there. And sight has been conceded. But they're working their way back in here as well. Koi really fancy fighting this one. Why wouldn't you? It is the last round of the half. So many ults online.
And with the lockdown coming in as well, Heretics, I don't know if they have time to actually fight forward. Double updraft from Wolfen. He's looking for something. It's not quite there. Boo wants something. 1 second, 2 seconds. There will be nothing afforded him.
No players attaining that can now flood their way back forward. It's a retake upon retakes at this point. But Koi are going so aggressive towards long. keloqz gets 2 for himself, but it's not quite enough. They're still where they need to be. A TP away. AvovA in the place that he loves being. A sewer rat crawling on forwards.
It wasn't a perfect smoke cross. The timing could have worked that he got out. Now another timing.
Unfortunate timing and a rare C-push coming on through, but they've got control of sight. Koi bringing 2 down, and Boo and keloqz have got it all to do.
Oh, well, well, well. Perfect information from Wolfen on the lurk. Here's everyone. So they're going to play 3 players off site. They want to stall as long as possible. Don't give early fights over to Heretics, because that flank will destroy this retake.
One enemy remaining.
This one, yeah, is now going to look real painful.
Oh, they got a talking to in halftime. But there's no way, because the way they were playing the first half, they would be up 3 versus 1, even 2 versus 1 sometimes. They would play really aggressive, even back on Pearl. That is a different look. Up 4v1.
Sat watching sight.
Yeah, 4 versus 1 with 3 down long on pistol, and you're giving that up. That's the right call. I love it. But you can see they are going to play this one by the books to close. They know how much it matters. No, don't give him the ult orb. Don't give him that. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Denied away by the smokes, the wall, everything really working against him. Nothing really to show for his efforts. But a big push coming in. Koi looking to flood their way forward. Immediately in goes Wolfen, pays the price for it as keloqz finds his man. Mixwell into another. Trades there immediately. And Heretics looking to stabilize a bit here.
keloqz just farmed his paint shells back off that one, so a little bit more chip damage. Hoping that one player from Heretics is like, oh, they could go C. Let me rotate over and find out.
Catch him alone.
And then it's a one-on-one fight, so that's why they're really taking their time on it. It's also why it's just herd mentality from Heretics. It's full-on buddy system.
I mean, it's the way to play it. Look at the couple of rounds that we saw thrown back in the first half where the 5v2 was taken down to many 1v1s, and look at what happened.
Now, the main concern is, could they have pushed into spawn? That's why they're all really going through B. Now sending Boo out to be a potential garage pinch. A player in garage could absolutely carve them up. But they find nothing there, and can now make their way into the C site. No flashes for this.
This will be an absolute travesty if Heretics can't get this one back now. Great paranoia, over finds one. The swing comes out, but can't quite.
Just to get that walk up, it's a fast hit into B. Just an alarm bot to spot them out there, and a very easy plant for them.
That's what they want, right? It's trying to get out of dodge and hide away. He just managed to just about get away with it. 2 quick kills, though. Heretics, as mentioned, starting to really wake themselves back into this, but now they've got to hunt down and find these kills. There's one tucked in close as well. They know about it as well. Now they've got full visibility. The smokes have expired. This is where it gets a little bit ropey. Not for Heretics, though. 4 kills to their name. trexx all alone by himself. Almost in spot to catch over the top of the smoke. Paint shells coming out, just trying to bait them for now, but we've already seen the jet come all the way through. Wolfen once again deep in the back line, and the aggressive Viper spit comes out. Now in this point, they've got control of the B site. They're really going ham for this site yet again.
But they're not going into B. Look at this. They pivoted into C. trick as old as they come here. Spike should be planted with relative ease as the fight goes into Link. starxo falls back just on 8 HP. It is by no means a clear-cut round.
It was at least enough to waste a fair bit of time on B, as you say, because now it's for Heretics to force their way back through, mainly through spawn. And look at this, Koi sending all 3 players in towards Garage.
Yeah,
they want to get a backstab on here. 1 player being left behind, make it 2. Seeing what they can do here. They spot starxo out, flash comes on through, and he'll get out. One comes through, the second one on the rifle, but no. Benji finds his man. 1 left standing here is Benji in the 1 versus 1 against starxo. Instead put their way in through Garage. Benji's in a good spot here as well, gets sprayed on the way back through. And now they know the danger is brewing in mid. Koi obviously going to respond here, choose not to commit. And instead rotate back out towards spawn here. 40 seconds down, but can work their way back over towards A.
Look at this wall though, it's a tough embed to hold. You have to fight a very active angle, and then even if you try to run out, if there's another player there, you're always getting spammed through that wall. So yeah, maybe good for 1, good for 2, not likely. Here we go though, it's a split into the C site.
Seeker's coming out over the top as well, just going to at least for now force the defenders back, give a little bit of room towards Koi, and with that space they capitalise. There's one in the back, he's got the right idea, trying to shoot skyward, but not quite finding his target. It's Mixwell on towards one side, and it's a bit confusing. A couple of players on site, one dancing around inside the smoke. Who else other than starxo gets one before being shut down, but sight is theirs. The TP over towards A.
And Heretics, all their ultimates just fought on site. They weren't playing off site, they weren't playing retake, anything like that. It is now 2 against 3. Koi with a chance to go on to match and series point. And it's all trexx spotting out AvovA, finding it, but no, boo, in the 1-on-2.
Has the right idea and finds his man. 3 in the round, all as well, committing it out because he knows just how much this round means. Has the trails going up now? Does he know him inside of heaven? No, he doesn't.
He has to know, yeah, the trails go up ramp. He has a perfect idea.
He can't win it like this. This is his problem now. He's got to force a peek to come out. It comes on through. Obviously a little bit low on sound here. He has to force and look it out, but he should be able to win this. Mobility of Koi, the willingness to poke forward, find information, and rotate over towards the other side.
They're fighting forward again.
Has been their strong piece, but they're forcing in, yeah. And they aren't abandoning sight. They're holding pretty tight. They have no idea that Wolfen, yet again, has just marched his way forwards. Showstopper comes out. It feels like too little, too late. Boo, yet again, has got it all to do against 3 players on the side of Koi to keep them in it. He's going to find 1. But here we go. All comes out. It could not get much harder than this. Gets swung on. Koldamenta closes it out, and yet again, Koi win the